Martha asks as she pulls out one of the masks.
Mom kind of fine though? Nah, bro, we got some Snow Bunny warriors in the chat, huh?
He wraps one around the DJ and tosses him overboard.
Hold him bad, bro. You not a man after something like that no more. We dead saw this man Batman hit the Omega Shenron on his back. This Batman might kill. There's no way he's alive after this, bro. This Batman probably does kill. What's up, YouTube? We are back with some more absolute Batman. This series has been going crazy. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I've been loving it. We about to react to Volume 6 right now, and we go get right into it, bro. No need for yapping.
Batman thought he had Black Mask and checkmate, but he didn't realize that Sionis was already one step ahead of him. Today, we finish the first Absolute Batman arc, known as The Zoo, with Absolute Batman 6 by Scott Snyder. I hope you enjoy.
Damn, Snyder.
Gotham City is burning. Roman
Snyder, what we
Sionis
think about this? Hold on, Snyder. He's not the actual Snyder, but yo, if a nigga named Snyder is part of the project, you know, it's gonna be controversial, bro.
Around the city. Waylon Jones watches the news from his gym, a bat in hand as he prepares to defend what he has built of himself. Suddenly, there is a sound of a breaking window. He turns and moves back through the shadows of his gym. "Oh, you picked the wrong gym. I'm the Croc, and I've been hungry for a fight," he calls. But a familiar voice answers him. "It's me, Way." Bruce gasps as he stumbles out of the darkness.
Scott Snyder's been a part of DC for 20 years? Are you serious? I was not hit about that. Is he an artist or a writer? I think he said writer.
But is shocked to find Bruce wearing a strange costume. Bruce looks up at him. His face was battered and bloody. "I'm Batman, and I need your help." In the past, Bruce is sitting in the living room with all of his friends for a sleepover. Martha smiles and reaches for the light, wishing them all a good night and sweet dreams. But when she turns, a man...
Yo, Bruce having friends is crazy. You ain't ever hear something like that in your life. Bruce having friends? You will I'm telling you, you will never hear something like that in your existence, bro. Ever. Scott Snyder's a writer. That's interesting. Who's the artist of this? It looks like it's one art style. So it's just one artist doing these comics, I believe.
Maybe it's the same man who shot his father. Bruce isn't sure. But the man raises his weapon at the children. Martha steps in the way as the gun thunders in their apartment, and Bruce screams loud enough to drown out the...
Bro, I had to pause that because someone said Bruce and parents is crazy. The moment you said that, his mother got boomed. Some random nigga just pulls up, beams her. Boom! Nah, what's the sound effect? Blam! Bro, I've never seen a superhero's parents get hated on the way that Bruce Banner's does, bro. There is not one reality where his parents are alive. It's actually so sad.
And Bruce screams loud enough to drown out the echoes of gunfire. Bruce sits up sharply. The scream dies off as he awakens from the dream. He heads downstairs to find his mother on the couch, looking through some family albums. "Mom, Bruce whispers.
Forever
she smiles at her son.
Oh, that was a dream. No, that was a dream. That was a dream. That was a dream. No, that was a dream. I dead forgot. His mom is running for mayor. There's no way she's dead. Yeah, there's no way she's dead. Never mind.
The present day. Mayor Gordon and Martha Wayne find themselves on the streets of Gotham, investigating one of the party animal crates. What the hell is it with these? Martha asks as she pulls out one of the masks. But Jim sees the crowd of masked citizens.
Her mom kind of fine though? Nah, bro, we got some Snow Bunny warriors in the chat, huh? Decent milk goons. What about this iron board? It's decent milk goons, bro. I don't see a bump, a lump. I don't see nothing down there, twin. I can't even see the face either, bro. She got a Pinocchio nose right here. I don't know. And she like 60. Hey, bro.
Coming towards
that's
them.
Terrible.
Everyone.
That's terrible goons. That is terrible goons. Terrible.
Is armed. "Hey you! Stop blocking that crate!" a man says as he stalks forward, a rifle in his hand. But Martha isn't paying attention. She pulls on the mask and marvels at the HUD inside. "My God, Jim, the money he's offering," she whispers as the list of crime payouts begin to scroll across the HUD. Jim nods and draws his old pistol, aiming it at the approaching man and shouting for him to stop. But Martha's eyes widen as the HUD scans Gordon and announces that there is a $1 million bounty on the mayor. "Mar, you need to get out of here, now!" Jim snaps at her.
1 million on his head is crazy. I would have slimed him on sight. 1 mil for Jim? Yeah, I would have slimed him on sight. I would have, bro, no wonder. I would have slimed bro on
Explain-
sight, bro. No wonder Gotham full of crime, bro. You tell me the mayor got $1 million on his dome? Oh, that's crazy.
That he's a party animal target. So no, I'm not going anywhere. We need to stop this, she tells him as she pulls off the mask. Meanwhile, Julia Pennyworth is riding the Gotham Metro. Her phone buzzed with a citywide alert that everyone should stay inside due to the violent riots. But the doors open, and masked thugs get on board, stalking towards her. Julia's eyes widen in fear as she reaches to call the police. But suddenly, someone grabs her from the shadows.
Oh, nah.
Meanwhile, Oswald is flying his plane over the harbor.
What happened to Shorty?
He glances back at his costumed friend, still angry about his secret. You're f***ing Batman? And you didn't think it was something to mention? He shouts at Bruce. But Bruce shakes his head as he pulls on his cowl and readies himself at the door. I was trying to protect you, Ozzy. All of you, he says.
As he always says, bro. As he always says, his face looking like the Green Goblin mask. Nah, high key, bro.
Reminding him that he needs to get on Sionis' yacht and shut down the servers that send messages to the party animal masks. Ozzy looks back in shock as Bruce prepares to jump. Bruce, you do this and you're on your own. I barely have enough fuel to get back to Gotham. I can't stick around to save you. Oswald shouts at him. Bruce nods once and looks back at his friend. I'm not asking you to, or anyone else, he says before leaping out into the night air.
Complete
the
edgelord, bro.
Wind, slowing his descent as he steers towards.
Oh, that's tough. Oh, bro. The way, I don't know who this. I have to look up the artist at this point, bro. This man be going so crazy with his little aura farming gimmicks and all, bro. Nick Dragota. That's the concept art, though. Who's the actual artist? Oh, it actually is him. Okay, it actually is him. Yep. He's an insane author, bro. Yeah, that concept art looking cold, too. Yeah, I mess with it, bro. I love how his muscle designs are so in depth, bro. Like he makes sure everybody looks buff as hell. The muscles look so dense, no glaze. I love how everybody's built. Let me just look at his art real quick. Yeah, these hard. Yeah, these tough, bro. I can't look ink. I'm not logged into IG, but these are hard, bro. Vegeta versus Cell build? Nah, literally, bro. This is Berserk? He drew Berserk before? That's tough. Oh, that's crazy. I love that. Y'all think he drew Dragon Ball before? He probably has. Nah, he's never. He's one of the best in the game, not for sure. My favorite comic book artist, I think this is like everybody's favorite though. This is not a special like pick. Alex Ross. This man is unhuman. This man is unreal, bro. He is 100% probably my favorite. There's also another one that's my favorite. He's a Sonic comic artist though. I gotta find his name. I'm forgetting. I wouldn't know his name off the top of my head. I have to look through my comics to actually find out. He's definitely up there, but whoo! Yo, Alex Ross is different, bro. Alex Ross, this nigga different, dog. No, not Ian Flynn. It's not Ian Flynn. It's somebody else. This nigga right here, Spaz. Yeah, him right here. What y'all know about this nigga right here? What y'all know about GOAT, bro? The absolute Batman artist, bro. One of the best out, bro.
Preparing to drop another beat, but he looks up at the last second to see Batman's boots slamming into his face. Batman moves quickly, grabbing hold of some of the life vests. He wraps one around the DJ and tosses him overboard. But Batman whirls at the sound of small approaching feet.
Hold him bad, bro. You not a man after something like that no more. Bro, that's a nigga too. That's not even a girl. Bro, imagine another man pulling you by the dreads like these, choking you like these, and then bruh. I'd have to kill him. He's literally giving you absolute back shots right now. I'd have to kill him. I would have to come back with a shotgun. I'd have to dual pump him in the chest. Dude, Batman is not living after doing this to someone like me, bro. I can't. I'd have to live with the rest of my life. Dedicate all of my life to kill Batman. Cameraman got him crazy too. Insane angle. And he landed on top of you. Yeah, that's a nigga, bro. Oh, no. Look at how he has him. He landed and immediately started choking him while full body pressing him down. Keeping eye contact too. This nigga a freak.
kill you, the little girl says as she slashes with her knife. But Batman just reaches down and picks her up by her purple hair.
Yo, are these aliens or what? What the? Why do they all got purple dreads, purple skin tone? Look how we little broing her, bruh. Look how we little broing. Look how we little broing her, bruh. Puts the life jacket on her. I'm assuming he throws her off too.
For a moment before putting a life vest on her and punting her off.
Wow. Dude, he did it like kickball, bruh. Hit her with the Ronaldo. Oh, that's so tough.
Sionis' girlfriend comes up on deck,
That's
curious
too
at
tough.
the noise. But she stops when she sees Batman standing there, smiling menacingly at her. The woman shakes her head and turns, leaping over the railing and into the water.
She's smart for that. She's actually so smart. That's the smartest thing somebody has done. She is so smart for that. Why is he smiling? Nah, really. Why is he smiling? Why is he smiling? What is he planning to do? What is this man planning underneath that mask? All I know, there was no heroic thought behind that smile. This is insane.
Batman stares at her for a moment, shrugs, and tosses her
no
a life
way.
vest. Meanwhile, in Gotham,
At least he tossed
more
a life
civilians
jacket.
are approaching Jim and Martha, wanting the party animal masks and weapons. Gordon still holds his old service weapon ready. Back away, for the sake of the whole city, Jim shouts at them. Martha nods as she stands at Jim's back. You can threaten all you want, but Mayor Gordon and I aren't giving you these masks. But more masked thugs show up, aiming their weapons as they realize that Jim and Martha have bounties on their heads. Check the values on them. They're each worth $1 million, one of the thugs
All
shouts.
$1 million? Yo, all $1 million is crazy. Yo, this is One Piece bounty tier niggas. What the hell did they do? $1 million on their head, 2 free M's, and you guarded by a murderer that you don't even know that's worth $10K? Oh man, you getting smoked.
At the airport, Alfred has saved Julia and brought her to his plane.
I'm getting that snipe for a triple kill. I'll bring a rocket launcher if I have to. I'm getting that triple kill, bro. I'm walking out with $2 million and $10K on the side, bro. Come on now.
But she glares at him,
Need that.
ordering him not to take off. I have a life, Dad. I have people I care about. I know it's a foreign concept to you, but I need to be with them right now, while they're hurting, she tells him. Alfred nods, explaining that he'll bring her back to Gotham in a few weeks. I've seen the aftermath in places where Black Mask does this kind of thing. Right now, I can't risk you being here. There's no place I want to be less than on a plane with you. And I promise you this, if we take off, I don't have a father anymore, she snaps.
Damn.
Alfred closes his eyes, sighing deeply. Finally, he turns to the waiting pilot. Wheels up, Captain. Back on the yacht, Batman turns as
Alfred's
Sionis
daughter.
leaps from the top deck, bellowing with rage. But Batman meets the attack with a kick to the criminal's stomach that launches him back. Sionis stumbles away, gasping for breath. You still don't get it. You think you can stop them? You think you can stop anything? Sionis gasps. Batman roars with anger and rushes at him, slamming into the villain.
Wow, through the wall.
Go on, keep talking.
Is that a bowling ball in his hands right now?
He grabs 2 bowling balls and begins.
Dude. You see, I be trying to defend the no-kill rule. You can't defend it when he's doing stuff like this. How do I defend that he doesn't kill people when he's willing to put you in a left-right? This is a left-right right here. He's willing to put you in a left-right with 2 bowling balls. But he does not want to kill you. Like, how do I defend it at that point? I want the no-kill rule to be a thing still. How do I defend this, though? Dude, he's about to develop a new form of CTE, bro. His CTE gonna start talking back to him like a symbiote, bro. His CTE might transcend reality and gain its own consciousness. That's how hard he's getting hit right now. 2 bowling balls to the dome. About doing like the goldfish commercial, bro. The CTE, that smiles back. Crazy, bro. Nah, he's cooked. He's done for, bro.
The 2 go through the floor, slamming into Black Mask's secret chamber. Tell me again
Insane.
how I don't matter. I love it! Batman snarls as he hits Sionis again and again. The strange
And he's still
masks
going crazy
watching
on his head.
But Sionis isn't done yet. And he grabs a garrote and wraps it around Batman's throat, pulling it tight and drawing blood. Batman's vision begins to darken. Images flash before his...
But he will never do this to the Joker? Nah, literally. He will never do this to the Joker, though.
Bruce sits on the couch with his mother. He finally looks at the photo albums that she is looking at. Images of his father as a young man. Pictures of Bruce's first steps. His eyes finally land on a picture that was taken at the zoo. The day his father died. Bruce can't understand why she kept that one. I love this one, she tells him softly. She explains that no matter how hard times got in the city, Thomas was always hopeful, always saw the best in people. And he was always the most hopeful when he was with Bruce. She smiles and pulls her son close, tears glistening in both their eyes. Batman grits his teeth. His gaze shifts down at Sionis. The bat ears on his cowl suddenly shift forward, and Batman brings his head down to stab them through
goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's hard. Oh, tell me not that's tough. Yo, what they're doing with all of Batman's like equipment is crazy. The last volume, I don't know if y'all remember, we dead saw this man Batman hit the Omega Shenron on his back when that dude tried to jump up behind him. He dead hit the Omega Shenron on his back. He's hitting this now. There was a time where he turned his ears into knives, bro. This is crazy. But again, he doesn't kill though. This Batman might kill. There's no way he's alive after this, bro. This Batman probably does kill. Unless I'm wrong. If he does not kill, you have to put him on trial. You got to explain this, bro. Because, nah, bro. You do not do something like this to somebody and then expect them to live.
The villain lets out a scream of pain as he rolls around in agony. Batman stands, unwrapping the garrote and throwing it away. He reaches down, wrapping a life vest around Sionis' throat. You lunatic! You'll lose everything! Everyone you love! I promise you, you have no idea what you've started! Sionis gasps, but Batman says nothing and tosses him over the side. Finally alone, he moves through the yacht, finding the server room quickly. He draws a belt of grenades and pulls the pin, tossing the belt into the room and moving away. The explosion.
He's too broke for that rule, so he does not have this rule. It makes sense, because if he did have this rule, whoo-wee, I'd have a lot to complain about, because there's no way everybody he's beating up right now lived.
Back in the city, the thugs are preparing themselves to kill the mayor. I saw your faces before you put those masks on. You shoot him, and after all this is over, I will make sure you pay for it. Martha yells at them, but the thugs raise their weapons. You're better than this! You hear me? We are better than this! She continues. The thug shakes his head and takes the safety off his weapon. I'm sorry, Mrs. Wayne, he says softly as he takes aim. But suddenly, the system goes down, and the HUD goes blank. The thugs stop and pull off their masks, looking at them with curiosity. It's dead. Does that mean there's no money? One of them asks. The entire city has suddenly gone quiet. The violence ended almost immediately. Martha steps forward and punches the man who almost killed her, knocking him to the ground before turning back
W.
and
Martha.
hugging Jim.
Yup. W. Martha. Yeah, you saw that hook? Yup. Martha gonna die for sure. I believe so too. Has there ever been a superhero who had their parents alive for the entire story? Like, they were alive and they stayed alive for the entire story, and they were important to the story too. That never happened ever. Like, I know Buffy the Vampire Slayer, spoilers on a 20-year-old show, but her mom gets murked. Miles, but I feel like either his mom or dad is going to die in the next one. We have to wait for the trilogy to finish, and I could almost bet my left nutsack that one of them is going to die. I know on my video I said I have a theory that nobody's dying. I was low-key just coping because I love Miles' dynamic with his mom and dad. But there's no way they're letting Miles escape with no death. Clip this in case. Someone just said clip this. Clip this in case, bro. There's no way they're letting Miles finish a trilogy and they're not killing somebody off. If it's not the two parents, it's Peter B. Parker. But I don't think they have the balls to kill Peter B. Parker. He just had a child. They are going to kill Miles' dad. I don't think they have the balls to do the mom. Doing the mom is crazy. I think they're going to kill the dad.
Meanwhile, Batman is sinking to the bottom of Gotham Harbor, but someone pulls him out of the water and onto a sub. Alfred grunts as he drags the younger man's large body. Kid. If I'm sticking around, so are you, he says softly as he lays Batman down and reaches for his medkit. Now, let's get you patched up.
Busted, bro. Is this where he fights Bane? Does he fight Bane in the sewers right here? Nah, never mind. 7, 8's right here. 9. Okay, so it's 9. 9's where he fights Bane. Okay.